Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and we're back at Ashmar Gathal. Before we head into the enemy camp, however, we are still investigating what's going on with the Dwarves' water supply, so we gotta backtrack a little bit to continue that investigation. And that's what we're gonna be doing. I think we could have technically done this at the end of the last episode, but I didn't want to exceed the 1 hour time on that one. I'm having a lot of fun here in Azanulbizar. I might get carried away, but I'm trying to avoid that. And I think I've been having the chance of... I've had the chance of experiencing some of this content for the first time ever. Well, not for the first time ever, but get to know what this is about, because the first time I was here in Azanulbizar, I skipped through the text of some of the quests. The idea was to leave something for Beriathan to discover, for me to discover with Beriathan for the first time. And I gotta say, it's been really interesting learning about some of the struggles the dwarves are facing during the war, because once again, I skipped through some of these parts, so it's also been really fun to learn all the details about it. Now that I'm checking the camp, it seems that the investigation of the water supply actually can also be done as we fight the enemy here, and that's great. Unintentionally, but it seems we've taken the best path for completing all these quests simultaneously. There is a path in here, and in one of these locations we might be able to find one of the paths for the treasure hunt indeed. But here we have the Path Slayer of Azanulbizar, 80 of those. Not much, but I don't think paths are that common outside this portion of the map, so we might struggle a little bit with that. We also gotta keep an eye open, because once again we have the chance of meeting one of the trophy bosses around here. I don't know all the locations, but I know one of them is around here. And that's the other thing with these trophy enemies. They can spawn at a couple of different locations, so you still gotta look around even if you know the overall area. But here we go, Moose Book. This guy is actually not as strong as Cakehorn, so I'm not worried about you, guy. Unless you are a boss for another quest. But I don't think you are. I hope you are now. No, that was another one of these guys. Oh, and we got the tools as well for Ora. Who would know a bot would have them and not an orc? After encountering the elusive Great Bat Moosebook, you have claimed a trophy that may be of value to the Haban'akkâ of Thrain. As you inspect Moosebook's wings, you take care to avoid the sharp talons at the end of each of the Great Bat's fingers. Could this be one of Azog Bat Sires of Moria? You decide to bring this trophy to Elgur, a skilled taxidermist of the Landarim, that it might be preserved once the war is ended. Alright, we got 2 trophies already, and counting, of course. And who knows how many more of these trophies we might find before we leave this place. Now, before I forget, we have another shard. We have, well, a rune. It's not a lot, but... well, it's something, I guess. Now my question is there any treasure cache around this place? Maybe, maybe not. It's just that we got so many treasure caches on the last episode that, once again, I'm a little bit more optimistic, more confident we might be able to get those. But at the same time, most likely, we're gonna find one that is... There's gonna be one that is so hard to find that we might not be able to complete it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we still gotta go to the south to investigate the water. I forgot about that little detail. Well, we can course correct really easy. Come on. Okay, it's... Alright, I see the bucket of water over there. These buckets remain undisturbed. Awesome. An orc rushes up from behind. Are you the guy who's trying to ambush me? Think again, the orc has been defeated. Alright, one more orc cache. And maybe we'll go back, turn in the quests, see if they have any other task for us before we continue deeper into the enemy camp. Oh, come on. Awesome. Let us turn this in. Another treasure cache in this corner? I don't think so. Very unlikely.
The end of this war draws nigh.
Finally, I can continue working. The soldiers can get their armor repaired, and the orcs can't lay their nasty hands on my tools. If you ever need your armor repaired, feel free to come to me. Thank you.
Mekhnet has returned to us.
She said she's ready to be back on the field, but I told her she needed some rest first. She had to make her way up to us after all. Yes, I know I was supposed to be resting too, but I couldn't. I didn't want to see anyone get hurt again, and my anxiety kept me alert. But now, I can rest easier knowing the orcs won't have as many bombs on hand.
We must first clear our path through Târ-kútoz.
The goblin Thraunákh must be in Târ-kútoz, holed up with all the pots he needs to create his sapper-bombs. We won't find him outside. I doubt the bots would willingly suffer the elements, which means they made the watchtower Atrad-zarakh their new home. If we are to stop Thraunákh, we must first clear out a path through Târ-kútoz. We ought to target the orc sentries. They are the eyes and ears of the camp. I'll come with you. I have no desire to see another dwarf get hurt. Wait a moment. It seems that Mekhnet has something to say to you.
I am putting my foot down. Luca needs her rest.
I know you can handle yourself. Maybe even better alone than accompanied by a sleep-deprived dwarf. Quickly, let me distract her. Head to Târ-kútoz, defeat their sentries, and come straight back. I wouldn't want you entering their watchtower without help. You're gonna make me backtrack, really? No, I can go to the tower without help. Let me do it, please.
The orcs are no match for us.
Well then, that's that. From now on, I'll be vigilant about the locations I pick. Retrieving the bucket will be much more of a chore, but I'd rather that the orcs never find out about their water supply. Alright, okay. Well, it was still good coming back here because, well, we got a new quest for Târ-kútoz, and I remember that camp is also so tightly packed with enemies that if you can avoid coming back to it a couple times, it's gonna help you a lot. Especially now that there are no other players going around here, that's gonna be maybe challenging. But stroll around the orcs and goblins encamped at the Warding-spire of Atrad-zarakh. And work riders too. Does that count for the work slaying quest? No. This only counts as work. Oh, the work riders are signatures. Yeah, that explains a lot. Come on. Now, I think here we'll find also another location for one of the trophies. The trophy hunter of Azanulbizar, but I think that one is gonna be Muzbuk too. But I think, let me double check, if you, instead of going deeper into the camp, if you come through here, I think this area around here is another one of the possible spawn locations for Muzbuk. Well, if not, at least we can knock out a couple more sentries. Oh. We're almost done with the sentries. Yeah, I think this is another location, another possible location for Muzbuk, but well, we already have that one. Let's see if by any chance, no orc sentry around here, so maybe around here. Defeat goblins and bats, okay. I think this is gonna be the last orc sentry. Almost. Ah, so close. You took your pressing on, I guess. For God's sake. These sappers are a pain. Okay, there's a sentry around here. No sappers, thank God. Talk to Luca. But let us try and defeat the bats we are missing first. We might need to go back for the main quest too. Where can we find... I guess we'll need to come here. Awesome. Raise the banner of the Haban'akkâ of Atrad-zarakh. Alright. My God, what do I do first? Do I plant the banner? Do I go back to Luca? Oh, the banner location is right here, so let us see what happens when we plant the banner. There we go. You raise the banner of the Haban'akkâ of Thraunákh in defiance of Azanulbizar. It's a shame that we cannot get a clearer picture of the banner from that side, but at least we have this one. We have here. Although the battle on Târ Shathur is not yet ended, your efforts have done much to aid the dwarves of the Cambrada, Sheldrukka and Abnushu. That was it. Okay, that was it for the main quest, but there are still a couple things we can do in Târ-kútoz and the towers. So yeah, we gotta go back to Luca. Why? Because now we're gonna fight all the enemies that will respawn when we left this place. Oh, they are already respawning, as a matter of fact. What a pain. Why do you have to do this to me? Is that all? Thank you. I think there should be a treasure cache in Târ-kútoz. Definitely should be. But we'll need to go back there and really take a look around.
I should have known better than to trust Mekhnet the moment you disappeared.
But what's done is done. Getting into Atrad-zarakh will be safer now.
I'll admit, Mekhnet seems to be doing better, but she insists on re-entering Târ-kútoz will, which I cannot abide.
It was my fault that Mekhnet clears her throat.
There isn't anything to forgive.
I made mistakes that night as well. I wasn't careful enough. But blaming ourselves won't change the past. There isn't anything to forgive, Luca. Hermáth, let's pay the orcs a visit. I've got matters to settle with a certain goblin. Let me talk to her.
Are you ready?
Oh, this is gonna be an instance. Does that mean I should have fully explored the camp before leaving? Oh, please don't tell me that. Oh, I screwed up. Why? No. Ah, come on. Let me grab a picture of the banners in here of the full camp. Garalif is also dreading going back there, I guess. The feeling is mutual, buddy. Are you ready? Yeah, let us go, I guess. God! Why?
Cover of night, you and Mekhnet have stealthily crept past the threshold of Atrad-zarakh. Thraunákh tinkers away at his sapper-bombs, somewhere deeper in, oblivious to the death that awaits him.
I hope that's right. There seems to be an abundance of crates filled with sapper-bombs in Atrad-zarakh. Destroying the bombs before they find their targets would save the Haban'akkâ much trouble. That's one. And what about you, Mekhnet? Because you also have another quest for me. This is gonna be fun.
Let us find Thraunákh and leave our mark, shall we?
Look at us. We are in Atrad-zarakh and the orcs outside are none the wiser. You made short work of those sentries earlier. Thraunákh's creations have caused no small amount of woe for us. With him out of the way, we stand a chance to claim Atrad-zarakh for good. Of course, we can't claim the watchtower tonight with just the two of us, but let's find Thraunákh and leave our mark, shall we? Be careful and stay close.
Ugh, what have those cursed orcs done to this place? We knew time would not be kind to these ruins, but the orcs' defilement knows no bounds.
I don't hear any movement that's downstairs. Up we go then. Let's see.
I did not miss the fight. Even so, I'm glad to be doing something again.
Did you go, Mekhnet? There's these goblin sappers. I'll be satisfied once we can stop them for good. Yeah, I think the quest we got at the entrance of this instance is actually for the landscape version of the tower. Yeah, we totally screwed up. These poor creatures will listen to none but their masters. All we can offer them is a swift end. Poor guys. I guess we cannot free these bots as we did in Elderslate. What a shame. Yeah, Garlic is sad about that too. Completed Orc Slayer of Azanulbizar. Awesome. Orc Slayer of Azanulbizar advanced. But that was not nearly the last of the orcs I failed as Azanulbizar.
Hold a moment, Hermáth.
Thank you, because that gives us a chance to check the deed. Some marks on reputation, that's it. What a shame. And the advanced here will give us some runes. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay.
He seems like a nervous worm, but putting together these sapper-bombs requires careful planning and thought.
That must be him. He seems like a nervous worm, but putting together the sapper-bombs requires careful planning and thought. If only that intelligence was not used for such a destructive purpose. Well, enough talk. Let's finish what we set out to do, yes? Kazara menu. You wretches, don't just stand there. Attack them.
Finally. Good riddance.
I can never get back the months I spent recovering, but at least this will prevent more of our comrades from experiencing the same pain. Now, let's head back. I'm sure Luke is worried sick. Sometimes I think she'll never relax. Yeah, well, you're not giving her the chance. Lead the way. Lead the way indeed.
You're back. Of course I was worried. But that is different from harboring doubt.
I had faith that you two would return, as I have faith that we can now better handle the orcs of Târ-kútoz. Thank you, Hermáth. I hope we all can meet someday when this war will be nothing more than mere memory. Please don't tell me they will die. I think they are really great guys, but whenever an NPC says something like that, that means that they will most likely die. And I hope I'm wrong. So yeah, the quest for defusing the bombs, it's gotta be done inside the landscape version of the tower. Oh god. God, I really didn't want to come here again, because you see, finding your way through the camp is not the hardest thing, but these guys hit like a truck. Especially if you don't remove the debuffs on time. But at least we can try and avoid some of them. We can also try and see, there should be a treasure cache somewhere around here. Oh god. Thank God for resolution once again. here he comes. Okay, nothing noteworthy so far. Maybe here. Go. We got these runes at level 121. So there's no use in waiting to open the box. Now, this is technically a part of the camp we don't need to visit. And there doesn't seem to be anything of use in here. Right. What about here? Come on, get in range. Okay, back where we were. Let's see how we do now. There's gotta be a chest somewhere around here, right? Okay, so here's the path down to the tower where we just were. So technically an optional location to scout. Maybe the treasure cache is inside the tower, who knows? Because there doesn't seem to be any other chest outside. Just these regular chests. Let's get inside and we'll see Atrad-zarakh, the Warding-spire. So during the instance we went up, so I guess for this one we gotta go down. Knows if there is any other quest I might be missing. I have a slight feeling I am. I do remember the first time I came in here, I got so lost inside this tower. Right? Yeah, I guess we gotta keep going down and down. Down to Goblin Town, you know? And we might even need to go up a little bit. Maybe, hopefully, this time I will not find this tower as confusing as the last time. Some shrines to the eye. Some lag. Some lag again. Come on. There we go. But now I am not seeing any of the sapper-bombs. Did I really need to go up? That seems to be the case. Well, we are down here, might as well. Thank God these sappers don't throw you around like the ones in Sundargrad, because that would be certain death with this hole in the middle of the tower, this abyss. But, yep, it seems going down was not the answer. What a shame. Nothing here. What about this one? I think this is where we entered from, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Where is the sapper-bomb crate? I really don't see it. I don't have a way to know if it's on this corner. No. So yeah, I gotta go up. Okay. We'll go up. So what's the point of having those lower levels if there's nothing of interest down there? I wonder. Finally, here we go. More crates. All right. Another crate in here, okay. Stop it! All the way through now. That's what I thought. Another one here. Oh, there seems to be two different ways to ascend. Is that what it is? Different ways to ascend through the tower, or will this take you to... No, it seems that's the case. Two different ways of ascending. Curious. Completed Goblin Slayer of Azanulbizar, that's what I thought. Now we have the Slayer, the advanced tier. What is a goblin but a small boned orc? Many more soon fell to my hammer. So... yeah, they are not giving LOTRO points. What a shame. Yeah, this was the other way up. Okay. At least this time around, I understand the layout of this place a lot better than the last time. Okay. The last one. The fewer sapper-bombs in the orc's hand, the better. Okay. And we cannot go further up because, well, I guess that was part of the instance. Yeah, we have fully explored the tower, and yes, it was not as confusing as it was for me the last time. Good to know. I think maybe what confused me the last time was these two different stairways to go up and down. Because other than that, this tower is really simple. No, what also confuses me, well, what also confused me the last time, which might be confusing this time too, is I don't remember which level I entered from exactly. But at least I think identifying the entrance is not that hard. It's just that every single enemy has respawned already, so... I think we gotta go down at least another level? Or is this the exit? Oh, this is the exit already. Okay, yeah, that's what confused me the last time, but this time around, not so bad. Now, treasure cache. There really should be one here. Really should be, and I don't know where it is. That's what I get for getting overconfident, I guess. That's not what I wanted to do. Indeed, Bat Slayer of Azanulbizar. Advanced. Had the creatures forgotten their gift? Such things could not stand toe-to-toe with a dwarf. What gift are you talking about? I have no idea. I have no idea what is the bad's gift. But anyway, another deed out of the way. Now, Bat Slayer advanced. I gotta defeat 160, of course. But as far as I remember, this is the best location to advance the Bat Slayer deed, so not getting my hopes up for this deed. I'm actually very surprised and satisfied too that we were able to complete the first year even. That's something I really didn't expect. Now using here, I got overconfident. I would have been done for if not for Never Surrender once again. It's just that I want to leave this camp so badly right now. We're not even any close to being done with this yet. Especially the sappers, which are such a pain. Stop it! Yeah, I'm about to be done for. Oh! Not yet! would have thought? We did survive. It was close, but we did survive. I hope that was the last quest in here. I really don't want to go back to that camp. You've seen why. Now, I think with this done, we can actually go back to I'm done now. There's a lot of quests that we can turn in there. But yeah, I think we have done everything we could do on the eastern side of the map. Almost everything. We gotta go around the camp again and see how many quests we can turn in.
Excellently done!
Our army will be able to progress through the pass more safely now. Happy to help. Now, let's hope we can get the master.
And your family.
Yes! Awesome. Master is in Azanulbizar. Tumult standing. Great. What else do we have in here? Landscape themes, combat themes, more themes. Wall-mounted oaken shield, that's gonna be great. Head of Azak trophy, that's gonna be great too. Banner of the Haban'akkâ, of the Land Rim, of the Northern Goth. Cambrata, the Apnushu, the Timamir, Sheldrika. Heraldry of the 6th War of the Dwarves and Orcs. Okay. That would be good to have too. Azanulbizar? What's... Ah, the ambient. Oaken shield rucksack. Cloak of the Stormhammer. Alright. The Oaken shield, we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. But you can get an idea. Bat of Azanulbizar, well, not something that I'm particularly interested in. And the trigger essences, which were great, but now that they have a level cap, there's not a lot of point of grinding the reputation to get them, so what a shame. Ah, what a profitable hunt. Though we may die tomorrow, we shall dine well this night. Still like how you think. A little bit grim, pessimistic, but funny still. Ah, before I forget, we got a new master. We gotta grab this master here to our hotbar. Okay, and here we have Elgur. Let's see.
Hail?
Ah, what is this you have brought me? Elgur inspects Ketcorn's horns closely. After a moment he pauses and his eyes widen. I do not believe it. There are traces of mithril. What long lost seam had this mighty ox unwittingly discovered at Azanulbizar? What a find, Hermáth! And here we have the deed. Trophy Hunter of Azanulbizar. And so that ancient mighty beast of Azanulbizar would live on in legend. Seems that's the text you would get anytime you turn in this quest. Moose book. Ah no, there's only 5 of them and we already have 2. Awesome.
Hail!
What have you brought me now? Elgur inspects Moosebook's wings closely, holding them up to the faint sunlight at Azanulbizar. Ah, this shall make a fine trophy. When the war is ended, I shall mount this upon a fine plaque for you. Let us hope fewer of Azak's paths shall trouble us in the days to come. Never again would the wings of that great bat darken the skies of Azanulbizar. Alright, so it's not the same for all the trophies. Now, after listening to Elgur's comment, I do wonder, will we be able to find these trophies with Moosebook's wings in the present day? I guess we gotta keep an eye open for that. Now we gotta look for Thaco, and I think, yeah, that's the only other quest I can do in here. So we gotta go to the Shilruka camp. Ah, there he is.
My will is like iron, but my strength falters.
You found my brother's axe and avenged him? Then this means more to me than you know. My brother's body is lost, but his axe I will leave here in memory of him. It is not much, but it is enough. Alright. Now what do we have here? Let me just double check. Gotta go to Zirakashar. The works. Rungshapam, well, that's along the way. Work pelts. Yeah, that's also along the way. The resin. Yep. Zirakashar, work champions. Yeah, that's basically it. So, it seems that indeed we have finished with the eastern portion of the map. That was shorter than I expected. How long is it gonna take us to do Azanulbizar? At this rate, it's gonna be really short. I guess we'll need to wait and see. So, I don't think we have enough time today to make our way to Zirakashar. Because we have a lot of things we can do along the way. So I guess that means we're gonna wait in here. We're gonna wait just outside the exit of Amdan as we'll get ready to continue on the next portion of the journey. But I think we have just enough time today to maybe try and see if we can find one of the other trophies. Oh, a treasure cache. Okay, awesome. But that is in the war camp, right? Yeah, I cannot forget about it. But that's not what I wanted to check. As far as I remember, one of the trophies, or the trophy hunter did, should be around here. I think one of the locations is around here. And I think this is a place I had already explored, but you never know. Well, it's only 5 trophies, so... yeah, we've already been here. And there was nothing of interest in here, so I guess we'll need to double check. What's the location exactly we need to be at? Because doesn't seem to be. If this is one of the locations, the enemy is not in here today, at least. So that one will need to wait. Alright. Disappointing, but I think even so, we've had very good fortunes so far. So yeah, we're gonna wait in here at the exit of Andam. Join me next time as we'll go to the western portion of the map and we'll see how long does it take us to complete that one. But for the time being, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.